Okay guys, we are going to get started. We are going to prime our eye with NYX and we're just going to put that all over our eyelid. This is the color of the skin tone primer that we're going to use. Just basically put that all over your eyelid. Now we're going to be taking the Too Faced Pretty Rebel palette and we're going to be going in with the color Jailbait, not Jailbird. Taking a shadow brush and we're going to put that on the inner corner of our eye. Just putting that all over in the corner of the eye, and we're using a patting motion, not a sweeping motion. Now, the next thing we're going to do is go in with the color Badass. It's like a kind of like a darker blue with a little bit of sparkle. It looks really nice for a smoky eye. This palette is amazing. Now we're going to pat that on the outer of our eyelid. There's my son. He doesn't listen. He always comes in while I'm recording. Next thing we're going to do is take a blending brush and go in with the color Charming. It's like it's kind of like Max and Bar color. It is a matte color. We're going to be taking a blending brush and doing this along the crease in a windshield wiper motion. This is going to be the transition color from the kind of smoky eye we're going to create. It's really good to have a transition color when doing a smoky eye. It makes everything kind of pop. Making sure it's nice and blended. Going to be taking a bigger blending brush and really making sure that everything is nice and blended. We don't want any lines and we want to make sure that it is blended. It is very important for it to be blended. Next, we're going to be taking a smaller shadow brush and making a sidewards V shape on the corner of our eyes. Now, on the corner of the eyes, that is where the darkest color goes. It's going to make your eyes pop. Next, we're just going to be blending that out. Any blending brush will do. Just adding a little bit more color. As you do a smoky eye, you just keep going in to fix it up to make sure you really get the look that you want. Now we're going to be taking a makeup wipe and really just getting the dramatic look. So we're going to sweep up and around. We're going to be going in with the color Charming, and this is going to be our highlight color. This is going to go on the eyebrow bone. Just going back in and doing some adjustments. Now we're just blending and everything out that we just did. Just going back in with the makeup wipe and getting any fallout and just making sure that everything is where you want it. And there is my son dancing in the background for you. We're going in with the CoverGirl 3-in-1. I really like this foundation. It does make me break out, so I don't tend to use it every day. I'm using my hands to apply this to my face. Then I'm going to be taking a concealer and I'm going to be putting that on my chin because I am having a breakout down there. Going to be taking a sticking brush and really just blending the colors and getting that into my skin. Bringing it down my neck so that everything is nice and blended. Next, I'm going to be taking my Stigma 56 brush and just going over my eyes. I take a smaller brush when I do my eyes so that I don't smear any of the work we just did. Make sure it's all the way down your neck so that everything is blended. I'm going to be taking a little bit more foundation and really concealing my chin because it is breaking out so bad. Just patting the rest in with my hands. Just applying all my foundation. This is a buildable foundation, so you can go in and add a few different coats. Now this is just basically a kabuki blending brush that I like to go over so that there are no lines. There's my son again. Just trying to conceal them blemishes down at my chin. I hate breaking out. Next, I'm going in with a concealer. And I'm going from my eyelid to the tip of my nose all the way up because I love a really nice contour with a smoky eye. I just think it looks amazing. Using my fingers to pat that in. Now we're just going to blend out the corners so that you cannot see where we put the concealer. It's just going to give you a natural highlight. Next, we're going to go in with the Rimmel highlighting. And this is in the color Fair. And it's a really nice highlighter. It is also a concealer, but it works best as a highlighter. I am a concealer queen. I absolutely love concealer. Just getting everything nice and blended. Going to be taking the same brush and blending out the corners so there are no lines. Talking to my son. Next, we're going to go in with NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat, any normal powder brush. This one is from Real Techniques, and we are going to be setting our foundation. We're going to stay away from the contour area because we're going to do that with something else. Just putting it all over so it is nice and set. We're going to go in with Rimmel Stay Matte, and we're going to put this all over our T-zone with a e.l.f. little, like a smaller angled powder brush. Now we're going to pat this area. We are not going to swipe because you don't want to move your concealer. So just keep on patting. I'm going to go down and do the T-zone. Next, we're going to go into our waterline with the Max Kohl. And I absolutely love this pencil. It is so creamy. It just glides right on and it gives you a dramatic look, which I love. Next, we're going to go back in with Miss Sparkles and we're going to add that to our bottom lash. You don't want to put too much on because you don't want to look like a drag queen, but I just like a little bit of color at the bottom of my lash with the smoky eye. Just fixing any mistakes that I did. Next, we're going to do our mascara, and this is Revlon's Lash Potion. This is a really good mascara if you don't feel like sitting there for hours trying to put, well, not hours, but it's a really nice one. You only need a couple coats. I highly suggest this mascara. It is Revlon Lash Potion. Just going to add a few colors of that. Just cleaning up the fallout. Next, we're going to go in with Estee Lauders and just a normal brown pencil, and we are going to do our eyebrows. Now, if you want to see an eyebrow tutorial and how I do my eyebrows, comment in the box below, and I will definitely get that up for you. Basically, just follow the natural arch and just apply it from there. Going to do our bottom lashes. Now we're going to be putting on MAC Saint Germain. I love a pink lip with a smoky eye. It is one of my favorite looks. And this lipstick is amazing. It's creamy and it's one of the amplified ones, but it is just perfect. Now we're going to do our contour from the tip of your ear to the top of your lip. That is the line you want to go. Start at your hairline and work that down in a patting motion. After that is applied, you want to go back in and really blend that out. You don't want to look like you have a big brown line on your face. Next, we're going to be taking NYX. This is a blush. It is a creamy blush, and we're going to be taking our ring finger and just putting this onto the apples of the cheek. Now, because your eyes are so dramatic, you don't want to add that much color to your cheek, so we're just going to pat this lightly on the apples of the cheeks. It's going to make your contour really stick out. Next, we're going to be going in with Too Faced Candlelight. I love that. And we're just going to be putting this under our eye as a highlighter and in our T-zone. Now, this stuff doesn't make me oily or greasy. This was kind of a matter highlighter, I want to say, but I love it. Now, that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now, if you have any questions on any of the products I use, just comment in the box below and I will get back to you guys. Hope you all liked this video, and until the next video, I hope you guys are all okay. Bye-bye.